today's content completely different from other murder stories. Before we get into the today's murder content, I'm going to share a small incident which happened in my life. When I was studying 8th standard, my father and his office friends, 25 members, we planned to bring a satellite dish channel in our official quarters building itself. When we were setting up this satellite channel, this setup in the building terrace, I was a small guy, so I was not able to do big work. So what I did actually small help like giving a spanner from one place to another place. So like that of job I did there. Two operator came there actually. One guy was holding a pager in his hand. Today's young generation 2K kids, many people don't know about this pager. So after seeing the pager, he started speaking with another guy. Hey, you know one thing? Actually in Erode, in Tamil Nadu, India, group of people involved in couple swap party or wife swapping party. The group of people gather at one place and they start exchanging the car keys each other. That means your wife can be fucked by someone and his wife is fucked by other guy. This is the culture. It's happening Erode, Tamil Nadu province, India. After hearing this news, I didn't notice anything. Simply, I was calm. After 10 years, again when I was studying in college, final year, my friend one day suddenly came and he exaggerated. Hey buddy, you know one thing, in Bangalore they are exchanging their wife, they are conducting a big party for this. So every week it's going. So more than 25 to 30 people, 30 couples are participating in this party like that. He said, why did I remember this incident now? Because the same kind of incident happened in Bangalore in Kottayam district 1 year before. But we are not going to talk about that one. After that incident, one lady murdered in a different way. We are going to see about that murder case. Why it happened? How that murder happened? How the police found these accused. I'm your Vinesh Vaira. Let's get into the today's murder content. In January 2022, Kerala State Kottayam district, in the police station, one girl lodged a complaint against her husband. Complaint was about she was tortured by her husband more than 3 months for having sex with those 9 people are her husband's friends. Moreover, he told her to force having sex with many people in the upcoming days. When police seen this complaint, they were shocked. Police immediately brought her husband Sino Matthew into the police station and they started investigation. In India, Kerala state, most of the men are working in Gulf countries like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, like that. When Juby's husband, Sino Matthew, was working in a Gulf country, he came to know about more things about the couple swap and wife swap and parties like that. So he wanted to do the same thing with her wife, but he was not able to do because he was in abroad. When he came to Kerala in December 2021, he started explaining about this wife swapping culture to his wife. When she heard about this news first time, she was shocked. He slowly inquired about the same matter to his friends. They all said actually these kind of parties are going more than 5 years in the Kerala city itself. Again he came to his wife and started explaining about the local parties and everything. He was not interested to hear these kind of cultures like that, but he insisted everything to her. Also he was saying through this we can earn more money, so we don't need to bother about any income problems like that. In Tamil language, famous one proverb is there. It goes like that. When you start mixing the stone and the water, day by day, it will dissolve with the water. That's what happened in Shibu Matthew's life also. Finally, Shibu Matthew joined in that WhatsApp group. Wife also accepted to do these kind of parties. Later, more than 20 couples were together in a farmhouse. They started exchanging their wife and having wonderful sex each other among themselves. You all already know that Kerala is a hill station, so wherever you can see, you can find a jungle. So these kind of get-together parties, everything happen inside the jungle farmhouse only. So they all put the car keys in one small box. After this, a common man who conducts this party, so he take one key from that box and give it to one guy, so that he can go with that car keys owner wife for having sex. This is how Juby lives was going. More than 9 people. She had a sex with more than 9 people within 1.5 months. After some point of time, Zubi was not interested to do that actually, so she refused to go along with his husband Sibu Matthew. Sibu Matthew started blackmailing her like, if you stop doing this one, then we won't get any income, then our entire family will be getting suicide. Again, she convinced herself and was ready to go along with Sibu Matthew's plan. When she went for one party, actually, except 1 to 3 females, most of the females have started blabbering like a Zubi. They are not at all interested to do this kind of wife swap concept. But because of their husband's force, everyone accepted like a Zubi. So Zubi that day decided to lodge a complaint against her husband. So because of a complaint, police arrested Sibu Matthew and his 7 friends together. They all belong to Pathanamthitta, Kottayam, Alappuzha district. Also, they are having more than 1,000 people's contact in the WhatsApp for these wife swap parties. Police shocked by seeing this news. Police put these 8 people in Kerala prison. Zubi decided to not living her entire life with Sibu Matthew. So he went to Palakkad, Zubi's parents' house. She started living a peaceful life along with her 2 children in Palakkad. She often gets those black memories in her mind, but she tried to refuse everything and started living her happiest life. One day in May 2023, suddenly he got a bad news on that day. When Zubi's parents went to school for bringing their children, she was alone in that house. Suddenly, the group of people entered into her house and started chop and stab her entire body. She fell on the floor with heavy bleed. She died in the spot itself. The police immediately involved in the case. Police went to Sibu Matthew's house to Kottayam. When the door opened, police shocked by seeing Sibu Matthew's situation. He was poisoned and struggling to breathe. Immediately, police took him into the nearest hospital. But he died on the same day. They are not able to save him. Police simply closed the case like when he came out from the prison, he decided to kill her. After 2.5 months, he went to her wife's house and killed her. The same day he returned, he himself attempted a suicide. That's all. The case is over. This is what police mentioned in that case. But in my point of view, none of the crime has stopped so far. It keeps on continuing day by day. 7 accused only involved in Zubi's murder and Sibu Matthew murder too. But police didn't notice anything because the police always wanted to show the case is over because of public fear. When I was studying 8th standard, I heard this news. Again, out of 8 years in my college days, same news, I heard it, but it happened in Bangalore city. Again, after 11, now I hear this news. Will it again happen in future? Definitely, it will. Be careful. Bye-bye.